Hey Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing your weekly reading for the first week of December. So let's start right away with your first card number 22. This number could be relevant for you. You may see a lot of 222s everywhere in the watch or license plates or stuff like that this week. And the message is the following. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So you're going to be receiving guidance, maybe intuitive guidance, maybe your emotions are going to be able to guide you this week. But in order for you to receive that, you need to find moments of stillness, maybe meditation, maybe contemplation, moments of silence to let that guidance catch up with you, basically, all right? Maybe journaling can be good since the messages take note. Maybe writing your thoughts, your feelings could be useful and helpful this week. All right, so let's see what is showing up for this week. Stay till the end of the reading because I'm going to be sharing something very special with you. One of my favorite decks. All right, so we have here the Chariot as the main energy. So there is movement forward, progress, optimism, good news, okay? There could be an emphasis here on transportations or vehicles being important. So maybe some of you are changing cars, maybe some of you are choosing the next car you're going to have, or making some kind of improvement, taking care of your current vehicle if you have one. But there is definitely progress here. Okay, so this is a week of growth towards your goals. The challenge may be here this week with the Six of Pentacles that maybe you're waiting for some kind of money or some kind of help or assistance from someone who told you that they would help you. Maybe you're kind of just on hold until you get that assistance, that help. Maybe you're waiting for it and wondering why it's not quite happening just yet. Something like that could be taking place here, okay? At the beginning of the week, I can see that you are on the right track, okay? You are doing what you need to do. You have already made the choices that you needed to make, and it's looking good for you. It seems like all you need to do is remain in the same path that you have already chosen, to remain focused, to remain stable, all right? I see here as well that there is a lot of potential this week for stability, for celebration. There could be some kind of celebration here, wedding, invitation, social gatherings. There could be something that has to do with marriage. So maybe someone that you know is getting married, maybe you yourself are getting married. Maybe there is some kind of celebration around property as well and legacy. It seems like a happy week. It seems like a stable week in which maybe you're going to be, again, invited to celebrate certain occasions with people around you, or you could have a lot to celebrate yourself. By the weekend, I see that you're still wondering what's going on here. Why is something not flowing? Why is something seemingly stuck? It seems like you're on a bit of a limbo, waiting for an answer, waiting for a payout, waiting for a signature, and it seems to be delayed here. What Spirit is saying is that the best thing you can do as you're patient and you wait is to try to see this situation and any other situation in your life that requires it in the best light. Try to maybe shift your focus, maybe put yourself in that other person's shoes, maybe think about what could be going on that could be leading to this. I see that you are laser focused on your goals. I see that you are very clear. I don't know if in all areas of life, but in some areas you're incredibly clear about what you want. And you're very focused on making those things happen, achieving results, and there is progress here showing that your efforts are definitely bringing in results for you. The Knight of Swords is an energy that can get a little bit obsessive with goals. It's a very driven energy, and this card is representing you. So be careful that your goals don't overpower your attention to such a degree that you neglect perhaps your health or your family or your friendships based on the pursuit of a certain goal or desire. Because this can happen with the Knight of Swords. It's like we're so focused, we somehow forget that anything else besides that pursuit exists. And, it can be draining, it can be obsessive, it can bring trouble in the sense of a lack of balance in your life. So beware with that. In your environment here, there is information that you don't have. So maybe if you're waiting for someone or something and you don't know what is going on, it's very likely there's a good reason why this is delayed. Okay, so that person, if it's a person or that corporation or whatever, that are supposed to give you that check or do that money transfer or sign that paper, there's a good reason why something is delayed. You don't know the reason, and it may not be something that will be explained to you. But what Spirit wants you to know is that there is a purpose behind the delay and the wait, and you're still on track, and everything is still good, and there is no need to fear, basically. It is gonna come around, it is gonna happen, on time, in divine time. In your hopes and fears, this is a very interesting card to have, Capricorn. Nine of Cups. So I feel like there's a big part of you that feels very proud of who you are, of what you have accomplished, of where you are in your life right now. And you get to feel that pride. You deserve it. You have earned it. There is a desire for celebration, for sharing all the good things that are happening with others. But there could be a little bit of reservation in which you may feel like, well, I want to celebrate, but I don't want to make others who are having a difficult time feel bad about their lives. I don't want to trigger jealousy. I don't want to maybe get ahead of myself and be overly confident. It's like you have this pride, and I think you should acknowledge it. Maybe journal about it, feel it, celebrate it within yourself, and ask yourself why you feel like it's not entirely safe to announce, share, or celebrate your success. You have the Strength card here, and paired up with the Queen of Wands. You are being very productive, very efficient, organized. You are really working hard to tame that inner beast, so to speak, those temptations or, tendencies, bad habits, things that sometimes get the best of us and can hold us back. I feel like you've been working on overcoming all of these temptations and things, and you're doing good. I see that you're putting a lot of energy into a lot of different areas of your life. You're being busy and, getting um kind of like swept up in the present moment, allowing yourself to be in the now. And that's a good thing. You're being perceived this week as someone who's very focused on something, and maybe they don't have time for other things. So maybe there could be friends, family who want to celebrate with you, want to invite you to do things, but they see you as very busy or very focused, and that's why maybe they don't bring in the invitations. At the end of the day, I see that you're going to be making leaps and bounds of success this week, even if there are delays, even if not everyone is like doing their part. There could be people at work that you're, expecting them to do certain aspects of their role that they need to do, and they're like being delayed. And even if that is going on, you're still making huge progress. It is a good week to be optimistic and grateful, authentic, because you are in your power here. Your angel number for this week is 1414. So alongside the 2020, or what? 22? 22? You may see 14 around you, okay? Building strong foundation creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Okay, so this week, maybe not everything is perfect, but you know what? You're doing a great job creating that foundation, resisting those temptations, placing those habits, in the right structure in your day, in your routine. You have been working hard and you should feel proud of yourself, okay? Now, I personally love to do this. By the way, I've been on YouTube for quite some time doing this, but only for Pisces. So I don't really know you guys as much, and I would love to get to know you. So please, let me know from where in the world you're watching this video. I am in Panama in Central America, next to Costa Rica. And I know that that's a place that is not as common. And I want to know, where are you watching from? You'll get to know me more and more with time. Something I love to do in the readings is to invite you to comment in the comment section the affirmations that show up during the readings as a way of claiming that energy. That way, if you write it down and then the next person does and I do it too, it's like this energy starts to multiply in the comment section and allow this to be more available to us for manifesting. So if you want to participate, you can. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. If you're driving, please don't. Write in the comment section the following affirmation. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something even greater. I'm going to repeat it for those of you typing. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something even greater. Beautiful. And now for the highlight of the whole reading. This is one of my favorite decks ever. I have like 300 almost tarot decks and oracle decks, a big collection. And this one is one of the like top 5, I would say. I rarely ever use it, but when I do, it's very powerful. So let's see, Capricorn. By the way, if you would like to subscribe, that would really, really help. This is a brand new channel and all the support I can get really, really helps me tons. All right, we have the bear. So let's see what the bear means here. I'm going to read the message from the booklet. This is a very, very powerful deck and I don't want to miss a thing, to be honest. I don't know them all by memory and I don't want to miss any of the guidance. Okay, so your message is waking from spiritual slumber and beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of a new direction and a personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When the bear energy is balanced, it translates as inner strength or a yearning to grow, which I totally feel like you have here. When this energy is out of balance, it is a little bit more withdrawn. There's more like lethargy, heaviness. And to bring this energy into balance, you're advised to move and exercise. Okay? So it seems like a wonderful week in which you're definitely consistent with your goals. I think it would be a good thing for you to feel proud of yourself, not refrain yourself from that if it's natural here for you, okay? You've come a long way. And, don't take it for granted. Celebrate it. Even if you don't feel comfortable celebrating with others, celebrate it yourself. All right, Capricorn. So I hope you have a beautiful week ahead of you. I love you so much. Comment below. Let's connect. I want to get to know you. And I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye.